Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today's video is actually kind of a funny one because one of my viewers, I'm just going to use his first name, Dave, uh, actually gave me a call, and he was watching the videos on organizing files, and he had a very unique idea. His idea was to take a large size flash drive and partition it into smaller drives and organize his files that way. He could have, he would have actually one flash drive. He would actually have one flash drive that would have, for example, his user programs in a separate drive, all in one drive, because you can put a number of drives in here, by partitioning the drive. I did, I believe, 2 videos on doing that. And he was like, is that going to work? And I'm thinking, I'm going, well, it won't look at, you know what? I don't know. So I told him, you know what? I'm going to try it just to see what happens. So I like might as well do a video of me trying it. So this is a 128. I don't know if the camera's focusing on that. It's a 128 gig flash drive. I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to put it in right now and share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've shared my screen. I'm going to pull, well, actually, well, yeah, let me pull this up. Okay, you can see in here that here's the USB. It is 128 gigs. I guess I haven't formatted it yet. Probably should format it so you can see that it is formatted. Let me do it this way. Disk management. Because I just repartitioned that just so I would have it. So here it is. And just to show you, we can format it. And it's thinking, and it's now formatted, and it's 128 gig. And there's a whole reason it says 115, but we don't care. Okay, so now the idea was take that, and we're going to delete this volume. Yes. Now, his idea was to go in and do this. We're going to make a simple volume, and whatever. You don't want it to be more than 4 gigs. So I'm just going to say that. Now, notice it's going to give me drive G. Drive G. That's important to note so we can tell which thing it's going to go to first. Okay, next, I am going to format this as FAT32 so Roland can read it. I'm going to call this Roland 1. Since this is the first one I am partitioning here. There it is. Boom. And there it is. It's a 4 gig. Okay, I'm going to put another one in here. Now this one is F, the other one is G. But I'm going to call this one, we're going to do FAT32 again. I'm going to call this Roland 2. And, you know, this guy, I think I'm just going to format him just so he's formatted. So we're going to make that partition. We're going to take the rest of it, call it H, don't care. This guy I'm going to leave as NTFS. I'll just call it big. Doesn't really matter. And finish it. Okay. Now, that's going to give me, as soon as it's done, there it is, it's formatted. That's going to give me 3 drives on here. Okay, so we're done with this. So for our experiment, I need to put something on here so we're going to know. Remember, this was the first one I did, even though its drive letter is different. So let me just grab some sounds. You know what? We'll take 1, 16, and 25. Copy those. And I'm going to put that on the first one. So we know if we see 1, we know it's that one. Okay. All right. Then let's take 2, 32, 42, just so we have something else on there. Copy those. And let's put that out here, paste that. And just because we can, we'll take 3, 43, 63, copy those. And it's not going to read it anyway, but just to be consistent, we'll put it out here, paste it there. There we go. So my drives are Roland FR-2 that's got the second set on it. And 1 has 1 and all of that. So I'm going to eject this, eject the drive so I can take the flash drive out, stop sharing my screen. Okay, so now I can remove the flash drive. So here's the flash drive. Now, I'm going to switch cameras so I can put it in the accordion, and we'll see which one it reads. There are actually, in essence, 3 drives here. Which one will it read? I have the camera switched now, and I'm going to put my 128 gig in that I created there. I'm going to turn it on. And now you're going to see it's going to come up. Now I put the user sets in, so I simply need to go to UST so we can see what's on here. Okay, so that's, hold this to the menu, and it's 37 clicks in, I believe. Okay, so there is UST. Now, here's where we're going to see what's going to happen. Remember, I created 3 separate, in essence, 3 separate drives on this flash drive. Okay, let's see which one it's going to see. Oh, 1. That was the first one we did. Remember, it was drive G, not F, but it was the first one we created. Let's see what else it sees. 16, 25, that's it. So bottom line, if you create multiple drives on a flash drive, it's only going to read the first one that you created. Doesn't matter what the drive letter number is, it's going to be the first one that you created. So now we all know. That was just a fun video, and hopefully you now kind of understand what you can do with this. The thing is, a 4 gig flash drive that you put in to use will hold so much information. But you still, because the Roland's operating system on the FR-1x is not very sophisticated, we'll say, in today's standards. You really need to write down what's in there. And what's in, for example, 001 ST3. What's there in your user programs? What's in all 8 of those? You need to write it down. Anyway, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe below. And this was just a fun one to play with because I didn't know what was going to happen. Now we all know what's going to happen. So anyway, hit the like and subscribe below and keep playing.